No, I'm not going to be able to keep all day. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate all you guys on Patreon. Seriously, you guys help out so much. I actually did finally upgrade my phone, so I got the iPhone 10. Hopefully you guys can see and hear me a little bit better. Super stoked on it. I think it's just going to make the content all around a lot better. Hanging out in my driveway right now because I think that was like the best spot to sorry, I just got to get in the shade. That sun is bright right now. As you can see, I got the boards laid out behind me, so we'll get into that in just a minute, but definitely stoked to share that with you guys. Super stoked the Capita sent those out this year, and yeah, it's gonna be a busy late season for me. I mean, Breck's got about a little over a week and a half left, and then we just got the basin from there. So got to get through all these Capita boards. I got a few Burton boards, Arbor sending some boards. It's gonna be a good late season. But yeah, I think my plan is I'm gonna pick my like top 2 favorite and be like, hey guys, let me keep these. These are pretty rad. So hopefully they let me do that. But anyhow, hope you guys are all doing well. I saw a couple of comments come in here already. Martin Walgren, what up, man? Good to see you. Glad you were on the live stream on Snowboard Pro Camp as well. Hopefully all you guys were on there too. Justin Flint was good, my dude. Isaac Jordan, what's up, man? Good to see all you guys. Wow, we've got 25 people on Patreon right now. That's sick. That's a lot more than usual. But yeah, you know, I like to keep it like a little bit more of a casual conversation, more of like a hangout. You know, if you got any questions for me, whether it's a snowboard question or not, let me know. Feel free to talk to each other. You know, anything you want to know, let me know. Anything you want to see, direction for the channel, holler at ya boy. But for starters, I guess before we get into the boards, 2 things. I got the hoodies. I know I posted on that last week. I have 3 left. I don't know if anyone bought them during the live stream, but there's just 2 mediums and a large left. So if you guys are trying to get one, I don't know if I'm gonna be making these again next year. This could be the last hoodie. So you guys, if you're at the $5 tier, you get $5 off. You get a code for that. So check that out. And yeah, that would be really cool. I definitely want as many people rocking Board Archive as possible. I'm so stoked that as many people as have bought them already have. It's really cool to see, and so yeah, another good way to help support the mission. Ross 741, cheers from Australia. What's up, Ross? Konstantinos, cheers from Greece. Dude, it's been a while since I've seen you, man. How you doing? How's your season been? You been snowboarding? Chopper Styles 510. What's up, TJ? Do you have the boards in the background to the left? Can you show? Oh, I will show, don't you worry. Yes, they are right behind me there. How am I gonna review them all? I know, right? There's only like 2 weeks left. So I think the plan is I'm gonna do videos on 4 of them, and then we'll do written reviews on the rest. So basically, you know, it's a bummer, but I'm just gonna have to snowboard every day, I guess. So that's the plan. 4 videos. We got 3 Burton videos coming out. We got a couple Arbor videos coming out. So definitely going to stay busy. Probably going to have to utilize some Arapahoe Basin time to get it all done, but we'll get it done for sure. Oh man, so many comments. Awesome. This is awesome for Patreon. Thanks, guys. Martin says, I'm a happy camper. The hill has given us an extra weekend this due to the huge amount of snow we got. So a last hurrah on Saturday with the old man shredding crew. That's what's up, man. So stoked for you. I wish that was the case at Keystone. It's so good out there, but honestly, I can't complain. Breck was pretty incredible today as well. Who there? Oh, we got a crazy Jeep coming by. You'll see it in the background. Wait for it. I guess that's one of my neighbors. I'm in my driveway right now. Demario Henderson, bro, I want your hat. Thank you for shouting it out. You're the first person to notice the hat. So this is Board Archive exclusive merch. It's at a lower price point than the hoodies, obviously, because it's a hat. I'm really stoked on it. It's a 5-panel. It fits really well. Yeah, I love it. Honestly, this is like my new favorite hat. So boardarchive.com/shop. If you're interested in the hat, I would be super stoked to have you guys repping the hat. And that is worldwide shipping for cheap. It's not expensive. So wherever you are, if you want it, you can rep it. If you're at that $5 tier, you get $5 off too. So yeah, look into that. And that's $5 off every piece of merch. So if you want like a t-shirt and a hat, you can jump up to that $5 tier and then get $5 off each item. So yeah, awesome ways to help support me and get that website, you know, the written reviews up and rolling. And I want to revamp the website this summer, help with the traveling and all that stuff. So yeah, that's all thanks to you guys, and I really truly appreciate it. Carrie, hey TJ, Ivan needs a powder board to fit his size 13 boot. What do you think? Oh man, I'm gonna try to get back out in the sun for a sec. I'll try to block the sun with my head. It's too cold in the shade. I don't know the conversion from kilograms to pounds, but definitely get like a wide board or a volume shifted board. So for powder, I honestly like the K287 would be really, really sick. For powder specific, you know, I would really just be looking at the waist widths of the boards that you're looking at. So check out some powder boards that are kind of appealing. Definitely get the wide option if that's available. And that's gonna give him the best time. I just don't know, like, I can recommend all kinds of powder boards, but I just don't know if they offer it in a wide. So like, you know, the Deep Thinker, the K287, the Jones Mind Expander, the Spring Break Catamaran, or any of those Spring Break boards, I would check out. Paulo, would be nice if Battalion can send you a fleet for review. Would love to see the boss. Man, I know, I'm hoping after this season, you know, the other companies are gonna kind of see what I'm doing. They're gonna see the videos. They're gonna know, you know, kind of what's going on here, and they're just all gonna be sending out boards, and it'll be, you know, non-stop board reviews. I'll have like 30 boards in my room, and every day I'll just grab one, and that's the ultimate goal. But I definitely would like to review the boss, man. I think I'm gonna get on the Goliath this year still. Not 100% since I've got all these other boards now, but yeah, hopefully next year they just send out every board in their line. That would be cool. Do you guys watch Steve Brule? Do you guys know who Steve Brule is? That's what I'm going for with it. That would be cool. If you know, you know. Justin Vasey, what up, dude? Thanks for being on here, man. Thanks for hopping on the other live stream as well. Good to see you. Rel Stell, doing good, man. Hope you're doing well also. Bruh Sweet asking, when's that Slush Slasher review getting underway, and can you test it in POW? Yeah, I think, you know, it's tough. Like, do I do a powder and a slush video? Do I just do a powder video? I don't know. Do I wait for the slush? I suspect I might get a powder video out on it, but it might, you know, be, you know, this snow is going to turn into slush in a couple of days, so it might be too far gone already. But yeah, definitely going to review the Slush Slasher soon for you guys. So I'm just gonna take a second right here, and I'm gonna show you the 8 boards. So let me flip the camera around. All right, guys, hopefully you can still hear me. Bam, here they are. Oh, shoot. I wasn't anticipating my shadow to be in the way. So on the end, we have the 2019 Capita Defenders of Awesome. Then we have the Spring Break Slush Slasher, followed by the Outer Space Living. Then we got the Outsiders, highly requested. These two guys, both highly requested. So those definitely gonna get videos on that. We got the new Horoscope, pretty cool graphic on that guy this year. Here we got the Scott Stevens Pro, which I did review last year, but I'm definitely gonna ride it again this year. I don't know if I'll do a video on it. Super hyped on the Kazu Kokobo Pro. And then we got the Ultra Fear as well. So I'm thinking the 4 I'm gonna do a video on is gonna be the Ultra Fear, the Kazu, the Outsiders, and the Slush Slasher. maybe potentially the horoscope as well. But that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. Definitely want your guys' input though. And before I turn the camera around, I just want to show you the base of the Kazoo because it's just so sick. Let me just turn this over real quick. Ugh. Look at that. Would you look at it? So sick. Awesome. So there they are. There's the 8 snowboards that Capita has sent out for review. They also sent out a bunch of swag. They sent out this super sick jacket. It's probably the nicest windbreaker that I've ever worn. Really, really hyped on it. Let's see if I can get an angle without the sun making it, ruining it. Okay. Yes. So chic indeed. I'm super, super stoked. I'm actually gonna go back in the shade. This sun is just too much. All right, loads of comments. This is definitely more popping than usual for Patreon. No complaints, but I'm just gonna try to make sure that I get all your questions, guys. The dream, snowboard every day. Yeah, dude, it's actually can be quite draining to snowboard every day and then do a written and a video review at night. But I'm gonna try my best. The snowboarding part is the fun part. Edward James, what Burton board reviews did you get to do? So the Burton Custom, the Burton Process Off-Axis by popular demand, and the Name Dropper. So those are all gonna be coming to the channel as well. Jorn Lutters, any plans on doing a video on what you do in the off season? Yeah, definitely, man. Honestly, as I mentioned in the other live stream, the #1 thing I like to do is the homemade jib trainer. So the ultimate DIY jib trainer on Snowboard Pro Camp. We'll show you how to make it, hopefully for free. You probably have a lot of this stuff laying around in your house. I also like to, I mean, it's not really like training, but I do a lot of hiking, I do a lot of camping, I'm going to be doing some mountain biking, so yeah, we'll be doing some videos on all that stuff as well. Justin Flint, do you ever get a chance to review any Karua boards? Not this year, man. Bo, my good buddy, is riding the Apollo this year. I was hoping to review that, but it just didn't pan out. I also had access to a few at Evo, but I just had too much going on to make it happen. I don't think it's going to happen this year, man, but I would like to. Are you doing 2 review boards? Relstel, could you please elaborate? Ooh, Martin chiming in, dude. Thank you. Yeah, Battalion Goliath could be good. The Goliath is still a true twin though, so it's not that powder specific, but the Goliath is definitely a sick snowboard. Guys, it is cold. I did not dress properly for this. Oh my gosh. Relstel, I have size 11 boots. Do I need a wide board? I would say yes. 11 is basically the cutoff where I recommend a wide board. All right, the conversion from pounds to kilograms. Okay. Adam Pavan, you thinking of reviewing any dinos boards? Yeah, I would be down to review some Dinosaurs Will Die. Maybe at High Cascade this summer, I'll hop on some of those. They got the full demo fleet, so for the week we're there, I'm gonna try to do a review every day, and maybe I'll hop on a dyno. I had a really bad experience last time, but that was just because of the bindings. They were not set up properly. They were K2 bindings, and yeah. Oh man, yeah, Justin, I wish Burton would have sent out a panhandler, but yeah, I'm still stoked on what I got. You know, we got a good amount of Burton boards represented this year, so maybe next year Burton will send out the fleet for me, and we'll get the panhandler in there. Gavin Sell asking to review the Yes Basic. You know, I had plans on reviewing the Yes Basic. I actually had a connection at Keystone to get on that board, and I really wanted to do it, but then we got all this snow and Kevin came into town and all this stuff, and it just didn't pan out, man. But that one is a pretty heavily requested. Definitely gonna see a review coming out on that one early next season, I would say. Good question here from Hakan Genser. How much time do you need for reviewing to reveal the real capacity of any boards? I personally like to ride the board for a whole day. So usually like a behind the scenes review day, we'll get out there for an early start. Sorry, another car just drove by. Sorry for the background noise. But yeah, get out there for an early start and, you know, get some warm-up laps going and then film the review. You know, do at least, you know, usually 3 or 4 laps for the content for the video and then ride the rest of the day on the snowboard. Sometimes it's more than that. When I first started, you know, and I was really hustling and I was like trying to get as many reviews done as I could, and like I didn't have really like a good filmer to work with, and I was like struggling to get the boards and all that stuff. Sometimes I would do 2 in a day, but I prefer to do 1 in a day and really just ride it all day and feel it out. Mr. C, yeah, those Capita graphics are on point. They're sick. Justin, TJ, I think you got an admirer in that chick Shelby, by the way, tried to help out with her binding question. Yeah, maybe, man. She did. Was she the one that did the hashtag adorable TJ? I think she said that on the last live stream on Friday too, so maybe. That's cool. She'd be the first internet admirer, or at least the one that was vocal about it. I mean, dang, that's pretty cool. Thunder Turkey, since people are mentioning boots, when do you know it's time to replace your boots? I usually push boots to about 100, 120 days, unless they just start to feel real sloppy. The biggest thing, like obviously like certain things are gonna start going wrong with the boots. Like I've already been through 3 laces on my boots this year, but that's an easy fix. The biggest thing though is that the boots are gonna start to get softer. So they're not gonna give you the support that you need and that you want. So when you start to feel your ankles getting beat up, or you just feel like your boots are really just too flexible or way more flexible than they used to be, I would say it's probably time. Probably time to look at some new boots. Nick Aufdemort, you want to see the bottom of the DOA? Oh, it's in a case. Let me see if the case is dark on the back. Ah, no, it's clear. All right. All right, I'm not going to flip the camera around. I'm just going to show you. That's kind of a crap job. I'm sorry, man. But the base is pretty plain this year. I tell you what, though, I will at some point post on Instagram what it looks like. So if you guys aren't already, I'm probably the most active on Instagram, so hit me up at Board Archive. I would be stoked to get linked up with you on there. Jason Hansen on the Patreon super chat. What is up, my dude? Oh man, so good to see you. Yeah, Jason, just so you guys know, Jason is one of my best friends of all time. OG North Carolina homie, came up, learned all my tricks with this dude. Cool to see you here, man. You don't gotta hop on Patreon, but thank you for being here, my brother. Grind to go, watching from Whistler Village right now on my phone. That's pretty funny, man. I wish I could come up to Whistler again this year, dude, but I don't think it's in the cards. We got too many other trips planned. I can't swing it. The 2019 Burton Process is going to be pure pop, like the Trick Pony next year, by the way. Matt Guff previewed it. Sick. So I heard the Trick Pony is being discontinued. That's what the guys at Burton, Colorado told me. So I wasn't at SIA this year, so I can't say for sure what their line is going to be, but yeah, that's what's up. Pure pop camber is pretty fun. Kayla from New Jersey, what's up, Kayla? Yorn asking if I have any plans to do binding reviews too. Not really. So I mentioned it this year. I think I disappointed way more people than I wanted to. I was gonna do the Contact versus the Force versus the Atlas, and I don't think it's gonna happen. It's a bummer. I really wanted to do that one. I think that'd be a great video, but Yeah, other than that, I'm probably not going to be doing like pure binding reviews. There's still just too many boards out there. I'm going to focus on that before I hop into bindings. And then Justin, what kind of rehab exercises did you do when you broke your ankle? I hurt mine when y'all were at North Star and it hasn't been the same. It's hard for me to tail press and ollie. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, those types of injuries are the worst. You know, limiting your mobility. My physical therapy was a lot of like band strengthening. There was like 11 or 12 exercises that I did every day. Also just stretching the ankle. I think, you know, probably your best bet is to look up ankle physical therapy exercises online and get a couple of resistance bands. And, you know, the biggest thing is you gotta do it. You know, you gotta do it every day if you're gonna strengthen the ankle. If you do it once a week or once every few days, it's not gonna make that much of a difference. I would do it even twice a day. Martin, yeah, maybe I will do a behind the scenes vid. I actually did one of them on the No Bad Day snowboard. So if you're curious, that's on my YouTube, youtube.com/board archive. But yeah, I would like to do some more of those. It's just, it's a little bit much to film a review and a full vlog one day and then edit them both. But yeah, I think it is a cool concept for sure. There'll be at least a few more of those. Kayla, last day of the season on Saturday in Pennsylvania. Not too much snow left, but it was awesome boarding in April. Sick, man. Yeah, that's awesome, Kayla. Glad you guys still got some snow out in Pennsylvania. Yeah, you know, I grew up riding in North Carolina with Jason. So yeah, we are very familiar with the short seasons and just getting after it when you can. You know, we would even go as far as like hiking up and setting up a rail on a little tiny patch of snow that was left over. So yeah, good for you. Relstel, do you know any good hybrid boards that are freestyle and all mountain? I mean, the biggest one that comes to mind is the Jones Mountain Twin. That really is a true, like, awesome free ride board that's still a lot of fun for freestyle stuff. And it's a hybrid camber. I think, yeah, those more aggressive freestyle boards like the Ride Helix away could be a lot of fun for that style. Ooh, the Arbor Brian Iguchi Pro Camber, one of my favorites for that style of riding. That's probably definitely one of my top recommendations, probably right behind the Mountain Twin. Justin Vasey. Sure, man. Yeah, if you want to do a write-up on the Carbon flagship, you know what? Let me simmer on it. I just got to think of how I would implement it on the website. But yeah, that would be cool to have the Carbon flagship featured on the site somehow. Maybe do some kind of blog post. Do you have anything going on? Like, do you have a website or like social that you're trying to promote? Because maybe you could do like a guest blog post. The biggest thing though that I don't know if you have is we need a photo for the thumbnail that incorporates the snowboard. So if you got that, yeah, that could be cool. Kayla saying she liked the Flatbush Zombies song in the last Instagram video. Sick. Yeah, Flatbush Zombies are pretty rad. I don't listen to them too much when I ride, but they got a few good songs that I enjoy. Yeah, I think that's one of the things I'm going to try to do in the next few posts because the content's just so good. Or at least I think it's good. Is yeah, put it to some pretty cool music. Mr. C, any other changes to the DOA other than the graphic? Not that I'm aware of, but they did also send me a manual, or not a manual, but like a catalog for the boards for 1819. So I'm going to scroll through that, and you know, if there is any changes, if there's any major changes to it, I'll probably just review it again, but I suspect there aren't. Nick Alfdemort, yeah, the DOA could be a good option after the Pulse. The DOA is going to be like way different from the Pulse though. The Pulse is more of an entry-level softer board. At least they're both camber though. Vince Powell Newman, what up, dude? Shelby, replying to Justin's call out. What's up, Shelby? Stoked to see you here on Patreon. Thank you for all the kind words, and thank you for being here. And Vince is asking if I can add the Strata to the Contact Force Atlas comparison. Now that's a heck of a day, man. switching my bindings 3 times, riding 4 pairs. That would be really cool though. I think that's just gonna boil down to if I can get my hands on them. So this year I happened to have all the bindings in my possession. It's kind of a bit of a full day project to do a video like that. So it just didn't pan out, but yeah, I would love to. We'll have to see. I'm gonna hit up Union shortly, and I'm gonna send them all the stuff I did all year. I know they've been watching though, and they're stoked. So they should send out some stuff next year. Eliza, what should I do if I started like a regular, but I figured out that I might be goofy? I would just ride goofy more and feel it out. Set your stance up, true twin, centered in the side cut, ride a true twin snowboard. So like a twin duck stance. So like 9, -9, for example. And ride the board both ways for a run or 2 runs and just see which one you like more. Patrick R, what's up, man? So many new faces here on the Patreon. So sick, guys. Patrick, selling my 17-18 Evil Twin purely for the graphics on the 18-19 Evil Twin. Ooh, awesome, dude. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get on the Evil Twin again next year, man. I really, really enjoy that snowboard. Robert Fowler, I do not know if the ETA is discontinued for 19, although I will say, honestly, guys, I'm kind of disappointed that they sent me the ETA, not because it's not a good snowboard. I have been having a lot of fun on it, but it is stiffer than the regular Evil Twin, and it doesn't come in a 154, which I was super hyped on for the Evil Twin. So I'm really bummed that I broke it and that they were sold out, but yeah, I'm probably not going to ride the ETA next year. I'm going to hopefully be on the regular Evil Twin. Ryan, I did not make the Union binding comparison video. You're one of the way too many people that I disappointed, man. I'm so sorry. I should have never called out that I was going to do that. Too ambitious. William Weedy 21, still getting storms at Bachelor. Heck yeah, you're still getting hit by these spring storms. That's sick, dude. I bet Bachelor is like just insane right now. I mean, Colorado has been a lot of fun, but yeah, Bachelor is some of the best free riding in the world. Flatbush Zombies, yeah, I like that song a lot. I think it was just really. Ryan, I did show the board, so on the replay, I showed it, I think, around like 6 or 7 minutes in, so you can check them out. And then Justin, Union Strata, Force, or Contact with the US Orbit. For the Orbit, I would say either the Force or the Strata. The Strata is going to be more aggressive. The Force, I think, did really, really well on that board. The Orbit is a pretty aggressive board, but if you want to pair it with a more aggressive binding, then go for the Strata. All right, Justin, we'll be in touch, man. I'll let you know. I think if it was going to happen, it would be like a guest blog post type of situation, and it would have to wait until I revamp the website. I got lots of written reviews laying around, and there's going to be like a massive bulk upload once I get the website revamped. Savanda 52, what are your thoughts on the Burton Blunt? I've never ridden the Burton Blunt, man. I'm sorry. I'm still working my way through all the Burton boards, and that's one that I've never ridden. Martin saying he finds it easier to spin from switch than regular, which is weird. Have you heard of any other? Honestly, man, it's not that weird. I personally think cab 360s, like a switch frontside 360, is easier than a regular frontside 360. I haven't quite figured out why that is. I think it has something to do with the way, like, I think like your body naturally wants to get back to regular, so it's a little bit easier to initiate that spin. But yeah, for some reason for me, it's like it's easier to get the rotation when I start off switch, so it's not that weird. All right, snowboard obsession. I really want to get some runs in during May. Thoughts on places I could go? In May, at least in North America, you've got Timberline. That's probably the top recommendation. They probably have the best spring riding. Plus, you can get the spring pass for like $150, unlimited riding until the end of May. It's valid May, April, or March, April, and May. So that's over in Oregon. Arapahoe Basin also has a pretty affordable season pass, and they're going to be open into June. So yeah, I would check those places out. What do I listen to when I ride? Lately, I've been listening to the Bobby Tarantino 2 mixtape from Logic. I'm listening to a lot of Kendrick, a lot of hip hop and rap. Sometimes I'll put on some like heavy metal. Sometimes I'll put on some chill like Alt J. A lot of different stuff, but mainly hip hop and just stuff with a good beat. Even a little bit of EDM stuff sometimes. John Armstrong. So normally I only do this for about 30 minutes. I'm going to try to wrap this up, but you guys are just dropping all these awesome questions. John Armstrong, talk to me about the sushi versus the slush slasher. Well, the sushi I would say is definitely much more of a powder specific snowboard. It's got a really fat wide nose and a huge taper. The slush slasher still has kind of more of a normal snowboard shape, even though it does have that kind of swallowtail wide shape. I would say the sushi is more pure powder. The slush slasher is more cruisy, carvy, just all around fun and still gonna float well in powder. Yo, Greco, Zaza Chiba Hut, what's up, man? Good to see ya. Kayla, yeah, Logic is my favorite artist right now, for a while actually. Actually, before I started making these videos back in college, if you scroll down Patreon, you'll be able to see it. It's my first ever snowboard edit that I made. Jason's in it, ironically, if you want to see my homie Jason. It's on the page here, and we had a crew name, and we called ourselves, there's a backstory behind it, I won't get into that, but we called ourselves the All I Do crew. And so his song All I Do from way back in the day turned me on to Logic, and I've just been a fan ever since. He is the man. Yeah, it's so cool to see him blow up how he has. For metal, I listen to like heavy metal, like that type of stuff. So it's definitely a bit of a more of an acquired taste, I suppose. I used to play in a metal band like 10 years ago, and we were like Lamb of God imitators. Yeah, Justin, right? I know, I wish it was here to stay. Ryan, thank you, man. Appreciate it. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the videos. I'm glad you guys are all here on the live stream right now. We get to hang out a little bit. All right, Martin's hitting the sack. I'm about to dip out as well. I got some videos to make. I got that type of stuff. William Weedy, I heard you guys in a video not too long ago talking about doing a board review on the Burton Name Dropper. Is that review still in the forecast? Yes, it is. It's actually in my bedroom right now. So Name Dropper definitely going down for sure. Awesome, guys. Thank you guys so much for hopping here on the Patreon live chat. So stoked I was able to hang out with you guys. I'll be back going live next Monday. We'll do the Patreon again right after the live stream on Snowboard Pro Camp. And yeah, I'll drop a little something on the Patreon this week for you guys too. Yeah, so stoked on all you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. Also, don't forget, got the merch, the Shred Life hat. We got a couple hoodies left. Worldwide shipping on the hats and the t-shirts for pretty cheap, so I'd be super stoked if you guys want to rep that. If you're at the $5 tier, you get $5 off each item. So thank you guys so much. You guys are the best, and I will see you guys soon. Take care, guys.